Hello, everyone. Today we are practicing one of the most important skills, the job interview.
Don't be nervous. We will show you the most common questions and how to answer them simply.
Let's start with the most famous question. Tell me about yourself.
You should talk about your education and experience. For example, I have a degree in marketing and 2 years of experience in sales.
The interviewer might also ask, why do you want to work for this company?
Do your research. You can say, I admire your company's values and I want to grow my career in a professional environment.
Another common question is, what are your strengths?
Be honest. You can say, I am a fast learner, a hard worker, and I work very well in a team.
And what about weaknesses? What is your greatest weakness?
Always mention a weakness that you are trying to improve.
For example, sometimes I focus too much on details, but I am learning to manage my time better.
The interviewer might ask about your past. Why did you leave your last job?
Never speak badly about your old boss. Say, I am looking for new challenges and a chance to improve my skills.
Towards the end, they will ask, do you have any questions for us?
Always say yes. Ask, what are the daily responsibilities of this role?
Or, what does a typical day look like in your company?
Finally, don't forget to say, thank you for this opportunity. I look forward to hearing from you.
Body language is also important. Sit straight, smile, and make eye contact.
Dress professionally and arrive 10 minutes early.
Practice these answers until you feel confident.
Now, let's talk about tricky questions. For example, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Be ambitious but realistic. Say, I hope to become a senior specialist or a team leader in your company.
Or, I'm looking for a stable, long-term career where I can grow with the company.
What if they ask about a difficult situation you faced? Tell me about a time you handled a problem.
Use the STAR method: situation, task, action, result.
Explain the situation, what you did to solve it, and the positive result.
For example, a client was unhappy. I listened to them, solved their problem, and they left a great review.
Another tough question is about your previous salary or salary expectations.
They might ask, what is your desired salary for this role?
Never give a single number if you don't have to. You can say, my salary requirements are flexible, but I am looking for something in the range of $10,000 to $12,000.
Or, I am confident that your company offers a competitive salary for this position.
The interviewer might also ask about your education, not just your work.
They can ask, how has your education prepared you for this job?
You can say, my degree in computer science gave me strong technical skills, especially in Python.
And what about teamwork? Do you prefer working alone or in a team?
Most companies love team players. Say, I enjoy both. I can work independently, but I also love collaborating and learning from others.
Finally, at the end of the interview, always ask about the next steps.
You can ask, when can I expect to hear from you?
Or, what are the next stages in the hiring process?
Don't forget to send a thank you email the next day to show you are serious.
Remember, an interview is also a chance for you to see if you want to work for them.
So listen to their questions and their answers to your questions.
We believe in you. Practice these phrases, dress professionally, and be you.
Now, let's talk about another common question. What is your greatest achievement?
Choose something relevant to the job. For example, I increased sales by 20% in my previous role through digital marketing.
They might ask about a gap in your employment history.
If you have a gap, don't worry. Tell them how you used that time productively.
You can say, I took some time off to do a specialized course in graphic design, which improved my creative skills.
Or, I was looking for a new challenge that matches my long-term career goals.
Another favorite question is how you handle work under pressure or deadlines.
They want to see your organization skills. Say, I always prioritize my tasks, create a schedule, and stay focused on my work.
You can also ask about the company's work culture.
Ask, what are some qualities that make a new employee successful in your company?
Or, how would you describe the team dynamics and work environment?
Show them you did your research on the company.
You can say, I noticed your company recently started a new sustainable project. That really impresses me.
This shows you are genuinely interested and didn't just apply randomly.
If you have to talk about a negative experience, always turn it into a positive.
Don't complain. Instead, say, I had a disagreement with a colleague, but we sat down, talked about it, and found a good solution.
This shows maturity and good communication skills.
Remember, it's not just what you say, but how you say it.
Speak clearly, confidently, and listen to the interviewer with attention.
We believe that with these phrases, you are ready to impress your potential employer.
Practice makes perfect. Try these answers with a friend.
Now, let's look at some self-assessment questions. For example, what is your biggest fear about this role?
Be honest, but show you can overcome it. Say, I don't have any fears, but I do expect to learn a lot of new things quickly.
Or, I am confident in my skills, but I want to make sure I fit perfectly into the company's culture.
They might ask about your availability. How do you feel about working overtime or on weekends?
Showing flexibility is key. You can say, I'm flexible, but I prioritize my tasks to complete them during regular working hours.
Or, I can work extra hours if there is an important project that needs completion.
If they ask, where did you hear about this job vacancy?
This is simple. Tell them, I saw the advertisement on LinkedIn and it immediately caught my interest.
Or, a friend of mine who works in the same industry recommended your company to me.
Finally, when the interview is over and you're leaving the office,
Make sure to thank everyone you met. Say, thank you all for your time today. I really appreciate this opportunity.
you can also say to the receptionist, have a wonderful day and thank you for your help.
Remember, your professional attitude should start the moment you enter the building.
Practice your answers, dress professionally, and be yourself.
We've covered all the essential job interview basics.
We believe in you. Practice these answers and you will do great.
Thank you so much for joining us and learning with us.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive every new video.
And hit the like button if you enjoyed this lesson on job interview basics.
See you in the next video with a new topic and new English lessons.
Goodbye, everyone, and good luck.
Goodbye.